Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to dive into one of the most eventful and dramatic holiday seasons in Port Charles history. General Hospital has pulled out all the stops for its Christmas episodes, and the twists, turns, and touching moments are nothing short of spectacular. Today, we'll unpack everything that went down, adding layers of analysis and imagination to explore what's next for our favorite characters. So, grab some hot cocoa, settle in, and let's talk about everything happening in the lives of the residents of Port Charles. Sonny's Christmas Dilemma. Let's start with one of the most charged moments of the holiday gathering. Carly Spencer invited Jack Brennan to their Christmas celebration, a decision that left Sonny Corinthos less than thrilled. As Jack walked through the door, full of holiday cheer and extending his hand in goodwill, Sonny's icy stare spoke volumes. Imagine the tension crackling in the air as Jack greeted everyone, trying to make himself at home amidst Sonny's barely concealed fury. Carly's decision to include Brennan wasn't without reason. She saw it as an opportunity to mend fences during the season of forgiveness. But Sonny, ever the protector of his family, saw it differently. For him, Brennan's presence wasn't just an unwelcome addition, it was a challenge to his authority and a potential threat to the harmony of their home. As the evening progressed, Sonny's glare never softened. Yet, for the sake of his children Jocelyn, Christina, and Michael, he refrained from escalating the situation. Brennan's attempts to engage with Donna were met with thinly veiled hostility, and Sonny's protective instincts kicked into high gear. How far will Sonny go to ensure Brennan stays in line? And will Carly's decision to invite him backfire in ways she couldn't have foreseen? A Scorpio Christmas surprise. Over at the Jones household, the festive spirit was alive and well, with Maxie Jones and Felicia Scorpio pulling out all the stops for a memorable family gathering. But the real highlight of the evening was the unexpected arrival of Emma Scorpio Drake. As the door swung open to reveal Emma, now a little older but just as radiant as ever, the room erupted into cheers. The reunion was a poignant moment for the Scorpios, bringing back memories of Christmases past and underscoring the importance of family. Emma's return wasn't just a treat for the audience, it symbolized hope and renewal during a challenging year. Her presence added a touch of magic to the celebration, as she exchanged heartfelt hugs and shared stories about her time away. But Emma's return also raised questions about her future. Could this visit mark the beginning of a new chapter for her in Port Charles? With so much turmoil in the town, Emma's calming presence could be exactly what the Scorpio family and the community needs. James West's Uncle Dilemma. Meanwhile, young James West was grappling with his own holiday disappointment. Despite Maxie's best efforts to create a joyous celebration, James couldn't help but feel the absence of his uncle, Cody Bell. The boy's longing for a complete family was palpable as he voiced his frustration, questioning why Cody couldn't put aside his differences with Sasha Corbin to join them. Cody, nursing his own wounds, was reluctant to face the tension between himself and Sasha. But Sasha, ever the peacemaker, wasn't about to let Cody's stubbornness ruin the holiday spirit. In a heartfelt scene in the Quartermaine kitchen, Sasha pleaded with Cody to reconsider, reminding him of the importance of family, flaws and all. Cody's internal struggle was evident as he wrestled with his pride and his longing for connection. Will Sasha's words be enough to convince Cody to join the celebration and give James the Christmas he's been hoping for? Nina's growing burden. Across town, Nina Reeves was dealing with her own emotional turmoil. The holiday season, meant to bring joy and togetherness, had only magnified her inner conflict. Willow Corinthos' decision to invite Drew and Scout to Nina's home for Christmas Eve added another layer of complexity to an already fraught relationship. As Nina observed Drew and Willow sharing a quiet moment, her emotions reached a breaking point. Her fears about Drew's influence on Willow, combined with her guilt over her own past actions, left her feeling isolated and unsure of her place in Willow's life. In a desperate move, Nina made a phone call, her voice trembling as she asked for help. Who was on the other end of the line? Ava Jerome, always a source of strength and wisdom for Nina, seemed like the most likely candidate. But the conversation hinted at deeper concerns, perhaps a legal matter requiring Martin Gray's expertise, or even a plea for support from Rick Lansing. Regardless, Nina's cry for help underscored her vulnerability and hinted at the storm brewing beneath the surface. Trina's new beginning. Amid the holiday chaos, Trina Robinson found a moment of unexpected happiness. Sharing a warm exchange with Kai Taylor in front of a glittering Christmas tree, Trina's smile hinted at the possibility of new beginnings. The holidays marked Trina's first Christmas without Spencer Cassadine, and while the pain of his absence lingered, her interaction with Kai suggested she was beginning to heal. The chemistry between them was undeniable, and Kai's gentle humor and genuine interest in Trina offered a welcome distraction from her grief. But is Trina ready to open her heart again? As Kai leaned in, perhaps for a playful moment under the mistletoe, Trina hesitated. The memory of Spencer still loomed large, and moving forward felt both exhilarating and daunting. Will Kai's patience and understanding help Trina take the first steps toward a new chapter? Carly's Christmas surprise. Back at Bobby's, Carly's own holiday took an unexpected turn when Jack Brennan appeared at the door, declaring it a Christmas miracle. Carly's initial annoyance quickly gave way to curiosity as Brennan made his intentions clear. Their interaction was layered with unresolved tension and unspoken emotions. Brennan's presence, while uninvited, sparked a conversation that delved into their shared past and hinted at the possibility of a fresh start. Carly, ever the pragmatist, weighed her options carefully, knowing that letting Brennan back into her life could have far-reaching implications. As they exchanged guarded smiles and tentative words, it became clear that this encounter was about more than holiday pleasantries. Could Brennan's return signal a turning point for Carly, or will their history prove too difficult to overcome? As the residents of Port Charles navigate the joys and challenges of the holiday season, one thing is certain: the spirit of Christmas brings out the best and sometimes the worst in everyone. From Sunny's simmering resentment to Nina's desperate cry for help, from Trina's tentative steps toward healing to Emma's heartwarming return, the season is a tapestry of emotions, connections, and unexpected twists. What do you think lies ahead for these characters? Will Sunny and Brennan find common ground, or will their animosity reach a boiling point? Can Nina reconcile her feelings and find a way to support Willow without overstepping? And will Trina's budding connection with Kai lead to a new beginning? Next, we're diving deep into the drama, the heartfelt moments, and the unexpected surprises unfolding in Port Charles during this Christmas season on General Hospital. From family reunions to emotional confrontations, this episode had everything you could want to keep you hooked through the holidays. Buckle up, because this is going to be a roller coaster of emotions, revelations, and festive surprises that you won't want to miss. Let's get started. James' Christmas disappointment, a child's longing for family. Let's begin at Maxie's, where the festive atmosphere is tinged with bittersweet undertones. Young James West is the picture of holiday excitement, teaching Max, Scorpio, and Felicia the rules of the game. But the joy dims as James can't help but point out his sister Georgie's tendency to cheat, a playful jab that Maxie quickly dismisses, defending Georgie's absence as she spends time at a friend's house. When Spinelli arrives bearing cookies, it seems like the perfect moment to lift everyone's spirits. But James' anticipation for his new Uncle Cody Bell's arrival casts a shadow over the gathering. "I finally have an uncle, and he's not coming for Christmas," James laments, his disappointment palpable. Cody's decision not to join the festivities strikes a deep chord with James, underscoring how much the young boy had been looking forward to forging a connection with his newfound family member. Maxie tries to console James, reminding him of their earlier discussions about Cody's choice. But her words feel inadequate against the weight of James' emotions. The absence of Cody looms large, symbolizing the complexities of familial relationships and the delicate balance of managing expectations during the holiday season. Will Cody realize the impact of his absence and make a surprise appearance, or will James have to learn a difficult lesson about imperfection in family dynamics? Trina and Laura's heart-to-heart, finding hope in loss. Over at Rice Plaza, the holiday spirit is alive and well, with Laura Collins orchestrating the town's tree lighting ceremony. Amid the bustling preparations, Trina Robinson takes a moment to speak with Laura, reflecting on the bittersweet nature of the season. For Laura, this Christmas is particularly meaningful. Lulu and Lucy are finally home after years away, and little Ace is growing up so fast. Her joy is evident, yet it's tinged with the weight of Spencer Cassidy's absence. Trina, still grappling with her own grief, listens intently as Laura shares a heartfelt piece of wisdom. It's possible to find more than one great love in one's life, Laura tells her, offering a glimmer of hope amid the pain. Her words resonate deeply with Trina, who has been navigating the delicate balance of honoring her memories with Spencer while remaining open to new possibilities. The exchange between Laura and Trina is a poignant reminder of the resilience of the human heart. It underscores the importance of finding light in the darkness, especially during the holiday season. Trina's journey is far from over, but Laura's encouragement could be the nudge she needs to embrace the future with an open heart. Will Trina take Laura's advice to heart and allow herself to heal, or will the shadow of Spencer's absence continue to hold her back? Anna and Brennan's frosty encounter, a clash of worlds. Meanwhile, Jack Brennan's encounter with Anna Devane at Rice Plaza adds a touch of tension to the festivities. Donning a Santa hat, Anna exudes a rare playfulness, but her sharp wit is on full display when Brennan approaches. Her teasing remark about him being a Grinch is laced with a subtle edge, hinting at the unresolved tension between them. Brennan's attempt to extend an olive branch by suggesting they commiserate over drinks is met with a polite but firm rejection. Anna makes it clear that her priorities lie elsewhere, stating she'll be spending the holidays with loved ones. Her response speaks volumes about her determination to keep Brennan at a distance, despite his apparent efforts to mend fences. The interaction raises questions about Brennan's intentions. Is he genuinely seeking reconciliation, or is there an ulterior motive behind his approach? Anna's decision to walk away leaves the door open for further conflict or perhaps a resolution in the episodes to come. For now, the dynamic between Anna and Brennan remains as frosty as the winter air. Cody and Sasha's connection, a chance for healing. Back at the Curtermain mansion, Sasha Gilmore Corbin is in the kitchen, trying to convince a brooding Cody Bell to reconsider his decision to skip the holiday gathering at Maxie's. Their conversation is tinged with melancholy, as both Sasha and Cody grapple with the complexities of their newfound familial connection. Sasha's gentle reminder that Cody deserves a family, even if she's part of it, is met with resistance. Cody's reluctance stems from the tangled web of emotions surrounding their shared history and the challenges of navigating their relationship as cousins. Yet, Sasha's persistence hints at her desire to mend the fractures in their bond and bring some semblance of unity to their lives. The scene between Sasha and Cody highlights the importance of family, even in its most complicated forms. It's a reminder that the holiday season is as much about forgiveness and reconciliation as it is about celebration. Will Cody find it in his heart to join the gathering and embrace the family he's been given, or will his reservations keep him at arm's length? Nina's dilemma, a mother's desperate plea. Over at Nina Reeves' home, the atmosphere is anything but calm. Willow Corinthos has convinced Nina to allow Scout Curtermain and her father to spend Christmas Eve at her place, setting the stage for a potentially volatile situation. Nina, still grappling with her feelings about Drew Curtermain, warns Willow about the dangers of trusting him. But Nina's own boundaries are tested as she overhears a conversation between Willow and Drew that shakes her resolve. Nearly in tears, Nina makes a desperate phone call, pleading for someone's immediate presence. Is she reaching out to Ava Jerome for support, or perhaps seeking legal counsel from Martin Gray? The mystery of Nina's call adds an intriguing layer of suspense to the unfolding drama. Looking ahead, hope, healing, and holiday magic. As the holiday season continues in Port Charles, the characters of General Hospitал are navigating a delicate dance of joy and sorrow, connection and conflict. From James' disappointment over Cody's absence to Trina's journey toward healing and Nina's internal struggle, the threads of these storylines weave a rich tapestry of human emotion. What surprises lie ahead? Will Cody make amends with James and join the holiday gathering? Can Trina find the strength to move forward, and will Nina's plea for help lead to a resolution or more turmoil? One thing's for sure, the drama in Port Charles is far from over, and the holiday season promises even more twists and turns. Next, We're diving deep into an emotional holiday episode of General Hospitæl. We'll break down the heartfelt conversations, emotional reconciliations, and lingering tensions that have captivated fans. Grab some cocoa, get comfy, and let's unravel everything that happened as Port Charles gets ready for Christmas. Alexis' emotional holiday, a mother's balancing act. Let's start with Alexis Davis, who's juggling the weight of family drama and personal grief this Christmas. When Christina Corinthos Davis is caught lingering outside her mother's house, it's clear there's tension in the air. Christina, reluctant to come inside for fear of encountering her sister Molly, chooses to deliver her gift at the doorstep. The strain between the sisters is palpable, but Alexis, ever the devoted mother, steps in with warmth and reassurance. Alexis assures Christina that material gifts aren't necessary, her love and support throughout the year are more than enough. "I'd walk through fire for my girls," Alexis declares, emphasizing her unwavering commitment. Their conversation turns to the heartbreak of losing Sam and Adela, touching on the universal struggle of coping with loss. Christina admits she's not yet ready to move on, while Alexis expresses hope that one day her daughters will reconcile. It's a touching moment that highlights the complexity of grief and family bonds during the holidays. Later, Diane Miller arrives with a proposition for Alexis, a spontaneous trip to St. Bart's. But Alexis refuses, insisting she needs to stay home to maintain some sense of normalcy for her daughters. Diane, ever the practical voice of reason, points out that Alexis is shouldering too much and neglecting her own grief over Sam's death. "You can't make everything easier for them while ignoring your own pain," Diane advises. The push and pull between responsibility and self-care is a theme that resonates deeply, especially during the emotionally charged holiday season. Alexis, however, stubbornly declines the trip, reminding Diane of her flight schedule and shooing her out the door. Christina's struggle with grief and family ties. Christina's decision to spend Christmas at sunny Corinthos' house instead of with her mother underscores the ongoing rift with Molly Lansing Davis. While she puts on a brave face, her pain is evident as she discusses the losses that have shaped her year. The weight of Sam's absence looms large, not only as a personal loss but as a symbol of the fractured family dynamic. Alexis' hope for reconciliation may seem distant to Christina, but it plants a seed of possibility. Christina's reluctance to confront Molly hints at deeper wounds that still need healing. Will the holiday season provide an opportunity for these sisters to mend their relationship, or will the divide continue to grow? This storyline is a poignant reminder that even during times of celebration, unresolved pain can linger, casting a shadow over the festivities. Anna's guilt and Laura's reassurance. Meanwhile, Anna Devane finds herself at Rice Plaza, crossing paths with Laura Collins amidst preparations for the town's tree lighting ceremony. Their conversation reveals the lingering guilt Anna feels over the shooting incident involving Charlotte Cassadine. Anna's remorse is evident as she wonders if Lulu Spencer knows about the accident. Laura, ever the compassionate matriarch, assures Anna that forgiveness is possible. "It was a terrible accident," Laura reminds her, pointing out that both Charlotte and she have already forgiven Anna. Laura believes Lulu will, too, once she's brought up to speed. This exchange underscores the complexities of guilt and redemption. Anna's struggle to forgive herself mirrors the challenges many face when grappling with past mistakes. Laura's words of comfort are a reminder that healing often requires both external forgiveness and internal acceptance. As the holidays bring families together, this moment serves as a hopeful note that even the deepest wounds can begin to heal. Diane's wisdom and Alexis' inner conflict. Diane's visit to Alexis adds another layer of depth to the episode. Her suggestion that Alexis take a break and focus on herself is both practical and heartfelt. "You can't pour from an empty cup," Diane seems to imply as she urges Alexis to prioritize her own healing. The mention of someone who loves Molly just as much as Alexis hints at the possibility of Rick Lansing stepping in. However, Alexis' vehement reaction suggests unresolved feelings and a reluctance to revisit that chapter of her life. Diane's departure leaves Alexis alone with her thoughts, reflecting the solitude that often accompanies grief. Her decision to stay home rather than escape to St. Bart's highlights her sense of duty, but it also raises questions about whether she's doing more harm than good by neglecting her own needs. Will Alexis find a way to balance her responsibilities with her own healing, or will her stubbornness lead to further emotional strain? Looking ahead, healing and hope. As the holiday season unfolds in Port Charles, the characters of General Hospitал are navigating a landscape of grief, reconciliation, and renewal. From Alexis' efforts to hold her family together to Anna's journey towards self-forgiveness, the themes of love and resilience take center stage.